This
I
conference will
work
now
for
be
one of
recorded.
I work for one of the MNCs as a data engineer. I have 1.2 years of experience. I just have theoretical knowledge, to gain practical knowledge. I'm looking forward to join these sessions.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you are working on same cloud, right? Azure cloud.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Vijay, I know, I
No,
think,
I'm not.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not working currently. I'm on bench. So I want to gain
Mhm.
some practical knowledge so that it would help me to grow in my career. Why so?
Go- Got it, got it. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Vijay, I think we discussed, right? Vijay, you there? Maybe some issues. Gautam?
Yes, first of all, good morning to everyone. This is Gautamesh. I am currently working in SQL for developer and analyst. So I recently started my career. For example, I was for working in last 1 year in SQL. So I would like to improve my skills to move next to.
On-premises or Azure SQL?
Pardon?
On-premises SQL or Azure SQL?
Logical. For example, I would work supporting
No, no.
telecom industry.
My question is SQL, you are working on-premises side or Azure side, cloud side?
No, no, on premise.
On-premise. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So you are a SQL guy. Okay, perfect. You will
Yes, yes.
understand the logics and all things. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, currently
Uh,
working a Microsoft SQL version
Perfect.
2008.
2018.
2008.
2008. That much old.
Yeah, I think it's a company provided software.
Oh man. Now 2022 is released. Okay. All right. All right. No problem. There is
Okay.
nothing much difference. Only difference is the storage system, how it's a robust.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh yeah,
Less
yeah,
storage.
yeah. Yeah, because you have a lot of skills in SQL, right? In terms of scripting side, T-SQL. So good. You will understand easily the whole thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Um, how many are there? Just raise your hand if there is some. Uh, I think there is some option, right? To raise hands. Okay, raise your hands who are uh, no knowledge on Azure Cloud, any Microsoft domain. Three. Okay. Okay, Rohit, that's unable to speak at. Okay, that's fine. Just chat message you can send. Yeah, perfect. Let me open the chat window also. I can see questionnaires. Okay, so let me know how many are uh, somehow working on cloud services. Two.
So hi Siddharth, this is Bhavani. I just want to give
Hmm.
few lines from my end.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So for your question, right, frankly speaking, I have zero knowledge on this, Siddharth. That's the where I am looking for starting from the basics. I am working on
Okay,
Informatica. So
okay.
yeah, I have no
ETL,
knowledge on
ETL,
this.
Informatica,
Right,
ETL,
right, right. Yes.
and data management. Wow, that's great. So
Yeah,
you will easily
thank you.
understand, Bhavani.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
love somehow
Raghu
I
here.
love the Informatica. Yeah, it has lot
Okay,
Yeah,
of
great.
capabilities. Yeah,
I have
yeah.
some
Go ahead.
knowledge on cloud. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
working on same ETL technologies and have some cloud knowledge as well. But
mm-hmm,
to understand brief about Azure, I just joined here.
mm-hmm.
But so worked on cloud Oracle and other
Cloud
ISVs
Oracle. Okay.
as well. yeah, Oracle Cloud we were using, and ISEs also we just did some POC,
Hmm.
just setting up the configuration. But other than that, yeah,
Okay. Oracle Cloud you are using.
yeah, we migrated from Oracle Cloud to Exadata.
Okay.
Initially, we were using Oracle Cloud, and then we moved to Exadata.
Excel.
Exadata.
What is Excel data?
So this is also one kind of database where we can enable Golden Gate setup and all. We can
Third
replicate the
party.
data.
It's a third party,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. It's a RDBMS or it's NoSQL kind of things?
No, it is RDBMS only.
RDBMS. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Then you have, if that knowledge you have, then easily you will capture all those things. Good, good. Here I can see a lot of technical peoples who are non-technical actually, who is interested to learn or recently pass out or just having the knowledge on the learning stage and you want to know about the technology. You can speak up if any person is there.
Yeah. Hello. This is Raji.
Yeah, Raji.
Uh, Actually, I'm from non-IT background. I work for Cognizant.
Hmm.
Now I want to shift to IT. So I'm
Okay.
interested to learn. Is there
Okay.
anything before I need to learn anything like before joining into this session? Do I need to learn any skills?
Nothing required. Maximum thing I will give you, and you need to do little
Okay.
practice, Raji. Little practice. Everything
Okay.
is UI
Practice.
based. Everything is UI based. Okay. UI driven.
Okay.
On premises where people used last 5 8 year ago,
Hmm.
that was very tough to use because there are lot of infrastructure management, there are lot of coding, lot of configuration we used to do by ourselves, right? So that was a
Yes.
very
Yes.
toughest part. Now cloud came into the picture. We are not bothering about this configuration. With minimum configuration we can utilize the services. It's all UI driven. Rest other
Okay.
maintenance, all those things with carrying forward, taking care by the Microsoft support team, region wise, which region you choose. Okay.
Okay. And
And
may I know
hmm,
the differences between data engineering, I mean the Azure Data Engineering and Azure Data Factory? Because I don't even know anything. That's why I'm asking.
okay. I will give you all those details. See, data engineer means he has the capabilities to understand the domain. Domain in the sense what is client requirement, how this they have, where their data is lying, and how those data will be processed, and how the data will be, where the data will be stored securely. Okay. So that is called the data engineering role. Data engineering role, they will handle all those things, all services, past services, and somehow IS services, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Okay. So under platform as a service, data factory is a just a drop of water. Yeah. So let
Hello.
me share. Yeah, go ahead. Someone asking. Who is asking? Surinder, you are asking, or Sukhdev? Who is asking? Let me know once you see my screen, guys. Huh?
Yeah, able to see
And
your screen.
okay, fine. This one I don't need confirming email address. Forget about those things now. Okay, you can see this is cloud. Okay, and in this cloud, you can see your all services. How the cloud, cloud in the sense First of all, do you know why people now moving towards cloud? You know, right? In the market, every company is moving towards cloud, right? They're talking about cloud, cloud, cloud. Anybody is talking about on-premises? Nobody, right? Majority are talking about cloud. What is the difference between your cloud and on-premises, right? That is most important part. On-premises, we are initially, if you see, think in this way: you have one laptop, right? That is on-premises, right? You are maintaining your laptop. Any dust you are cleaning with swab, any you have, suppose your company or you purchased a 512 GB hard drive SSD, and you are working with or your company provided, you are working for a one project, you are working on one project, and that project has like trillions of data and lots of data. So how your database and how your volume will support, you need to increase the volume, isn't it? I'm just giving your laptop, but normally they have a data center or a server, right? So once your server hard drive is, you have log files will create, you have your data file will create, right? Log, any transaction happens when you publish your application to production, then customers will start hitting your server, then logs will keep on generating any query, anything running. So it will be expand. Once your drive will full, what you will do? You will send a request to infrastructure team. They will, with right technology, they will do a virtual disk add. So now think, what is the cost behind that and how much effort you are implementing? You are checking your database is full, any error, temporary memory error is coming or not. You need to increase your memory of your server. Hard drive error is coming, there is no space issue, that is also you need to increase. Suppose network issue come, your server will shut down, customer will shout, I am not able to access your data, my application is down. So that you need to send a message to your engineer or your infrastructure team to run the server, make it up. Power outage, lot many things are there, right? Disaster, climate disaster, data disaster. DR is there, right? DR is a big picture, disaster recovery, right? How you will do? Suppose your hard drive crash, how you will do? Then slowly they came up with the cluster environment. What cluster is doing? Cluster is doing just a hierarchy structure, right? It has a primary node, which is controller, and they have secondary nodes, right? And it has the backups equivalently. One server is down, data will fetch from the other servers and it stores in round robin way, and it will be distributed also sometime based on the requirement. Okay. For that Bistec server, all those things are that how to maintain. Again, that is lots of humans are involved on that. So company is paying lot many money, right? As a salary, as infrastructure. That is the reason people get tired with that. All organizations get tired with that. Slowly they improvised and they came up with this idea as a cloud. What cloud is providing? You will use all services. These are past services. Some are infrastructures, some are software as a service. Okay, but majorities are platform as a services. You will use this service. You can app service where you used to use web service create through ASP.NET, right? And ASP web applications, that is app service. You can see function app. This is a one kind of ETL tool where you can it's not ETL actually, but through ETL it can be utilized serverless. You can customize your code and transform. and provide quick results. SQL database is there. SQL database again divided into various parts: warehouse, dedicated server, serverless SQL, Cosmos DB is there, which is NoSQL, virtual machine is there, where you can store your data in virtual machine, you can run it separately, right? Load balancer is there, you can manage that. Storage account where you can store data. Each group, if you see, if I click each group, just 1 second. Services, all services. Yeah. Now if you see, this is the category. Okay. For computing, for general, you can see these are the general services. Subscription, resource group, these are common. Tax, and this will help for you. Suppose sometime you having the problem in cloud, then you can directly raise a ticket. So they will take care this. Cost management, billing, all those things are general, which infrastructure team is utilizing this. They will create a subscription, one or many subscription based tenant, and one subscription has multiple resource group. While the course start, then I will explain you how the hierarchy is built. Each resource group can hold all the services in compute. What are the things are coming as a compute? These are the compute services. Okay. And the networking, you have express route, you have routing, you have IP address, masking, all those things. Load balancer, these are also handled by the infrastructure team. Now you are not going to learn about the infrastructure. Infrastructure is a biggest, is a huge area. As a you have are the technical persons, you don't need to go to maintain the infrastructure. Somehow you will maintain, but in-depth infrastructure team will maintain. Okay, so now you are willing to train yourself as a data engineer. So we are not going to touch any of these things, but we will use some small points here. How to maintain this minimum level of securities, all those things. These are completely different. How to connect from cloud to cloud, how to maintain on-premises to cloud, while data migration, how the masking and how the security will be controlled. All those things will be taken care through this. Okay. Storage. This these services will help to store the data as a raw file, raw data, whether it's a structured, unstructured, media, calculated, whatever, scores, feeds, everything it will store. You can utilize different storage levels, but we will learn about storage account and data lake analytics, which is most important part of this. Others are not that much important, but some people are very low cost and low capacity and low things are there, people are preferring, and they have lot of limitations. But storage account and data lake analytics have no limitation for real-time project. So people are preferring that. They will come up with these two options. Here Gen 1 is there because it's free account. So data lake storage account, you can create a Gen 2 version data lake storage. Okay. Under web, your app service, all those you can migrate your app services, your services, applications, everything you can migrate, or you can create a new application service. Same .NET you will use, but app services you can create it. Those are UI designer who are creating it. Okay. Under mobile application, you can see through Power Platform also we can use. Power Platform is a low code, no code environment. It's a different topic. It has Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Builder, Power BI, and Virtual Agent. Now Copilot is a another product which released on March 6, 2023, Copilot, which will make work simplest. That will work for sales, marketing, which will interact with your Outlook team and customer insight. It will work for that. So Power Platform is low code, no code, which will work for across the environments, whether it's a Dynamic 365, whether it's a Salesforce, whether it's a Azure cloud, whether it's a Oracle cloud, whether it's a GCP cloud, whether it's a AWS cloud, doesn't matter. It can connect everything, Power Platform. With a one line of code you just write, it will create for you entire application. Where you are spending here 1 month, here you will design a application within 1 day. This is very good. Of course, you will say, why not I will use this? No, it's not like that. Here, lot of things you can use. MVC framework, all those framework, .NET Core. That's a different concept. But here, suppose you want to prepare a mobile app, a quick, then you can utilize this quick, very fast. Even infrastructure maintenance and your asset management maintenance, you can give a simple UI where they can insert. It will give you offset completely, insert, update, delete, and maintain in that database. You can choose any cloud or on premises, whatever. It's a quick and fastest way of API you can generate. Anyway, we are not going to discuss this thing. This is a different topic. It will take a lot of time. So we will discuss what are the things we'll discuss. I will tell you in our course. This is containers. Kubernetes is there, Docker is there, everything is there. These are containers where you can store your, suppose you are going for a deployment, right? CI/CD pipeline, where you will store your relevant DLLs or relevant packages or relevant um, um, interactive your components, which will be always required. Kubernetes will hold it. Repeatedly, you no need to deploy. Once you keep it there, automatically any new changes happen, automatically it will build, it will push, and it will deploy. Any integration happens. That's the Kubernetes container. Database, if you see, you have NoSQL, SQL, which is RDBMS, and this Cosmos DB also is document DB, graph DB, and you can see lot many things here. So, but what we will study, data SQL and dedicated SQL and our serverless SQL somewhere. Are you able to see SQL database also? We will see MongoDB also there. That is NoSQL. I will show you that how it works. Okay. Synapse Analytics. We will learn these pieces. Data Factory. Data Factory is not a database, but it will orchestrate your data completely end to end. It will connect to source, it will bring the data, it will store in lake, and it will transform the data, and it will push to your SQL database or any database, or it will directly push to your analysis service, process analysis service, and it also have capability to push the data to directly Power BI. Okay, this is a huge, this is a big platform service where people are preferring this one. Data engineer will work most of time in data factory and Synapse Analytics. Nowadays, nobody is using simple plain SQL database. It's just like your on-premises database, but it is in cloud. Synapse Analytics has capabilities of, it holds data factory, SQL database. Dedicated SQL database means it's a data warehouse. Okay. Along with this, it also holds the storage system, Synapse Analytics. Why they build Synapse Analytics? They have competitor, AWS, GCP, right? How to handle the big data. Nowadays, you are hearing about the big data always. All companies have huge number of data. That is called big data. Whether it's a structured, unstructured, doesn't matter. Data is data. It will come in different way of formats, right? So it has capability to handle. Along with that, SQL serverless, SQL dedicated server pool, and it has elastic pool. Also, most interestingly, it has Spark pool. Through Spark pool, you can write Python and Python script, and you can generate the predictive model directly. And it will interact, Databricks will interact with the Synapse Analytics through Spark pool. It will run through the cluster and it will generate. There are various scenarios, isn't it? You have batch processing. Everybody know about batch processing, right? How many people know about batch processing?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, batch processing, who are new to this technology, right? See, the freshers. Batch means you have certain time period you will bring the data. It's not like every time. You will schedule daily once, weekly once, monthly once, yearly once, or every 15 minute. That is near real time. Every 5 minutes. That is near real time. It's not real time. Okay, there are
There is
three
some
conditions.
cron job. There is some cron job which need to be scheduled at specific
Yes,
time
yes,
to run the job.
yes, yes. Perfect. That's it. So you have three conditions: real time data, near real time data, and batch data. Batch data you can schedule job. Near real time also you can schedule job, which will be the nearest 5 to 15 minute. Some customers will ask also 30-minute also fine for them. For that you need to set up a job. Okay. Real time means what you will understand. Batch and non near real time batch means your operational data is coming daily basis to the source system, whether it's a on premises or cloud. That doesn't matter. That's a source. And you need to bring daily once or 15-minute once you will bring it, right? 96 iteration you need to do daily if 15-minute. Accordingly, you can condition, right? Hourly 4 iteration. 24 by 4. Sorry. Yeah, 24 multiply 4, how much is coming? 96, right? So 96 iteration per day. So data factory can do that. 5 minute also you can do it based on the requirement. But real time, can you give any real time example? Anybody? What is real time data? Hmm?
Basically, when there is a live transaction going on, that data is being analyzed.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true. For example, I'm asking. S- Okay,
Real time like
For
stock
example,
exchanges.
hmm.
stocks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
That's the spirit. Yes. And
and conversions, right? I mean,
currency
money
conversion.
conversions.
That
Facts, yes.
exactly. And traffic signals, right? Traffic signal is real time, right?
Yeah, I mean
Why?
signals like anything that could be like like airplanes. Like we need to control where the flight exactly, the location, and all those things. So
Yes,
all comes
yes,
under their
yes,
life.
yes. Those are called IoT data, sensor data, where sensors are there. For example, simple. You have no helmet, right? You are just running by bike. Camera is there, every traffic signal, it captures. Delhi, it's mandatory, right? In Hyderabad, yesterday, I went, I got a ticket. I left a pickup to pick up my son. I forgot my helmet. I just say, leave it, man. It's a night 9 o'clock. That's fine. But when I came home, I got a ticket notice. How soon they sent it? They capture through camera. They read my number plate and they send to the server. Server run with Databricks or any other kind of applications, right? It calculated. and it find out my address and my mobile numbers automatically. Mobile number is not written in my bike, right? They found out, and immediately they process. They saw my history because I already broke 2-3 time traffic, helmet only, and they this time they increased 20 rupees more. This is third time. Warning also they gave, and also not suggestion they gave. Please wear helmet. It is very helpful. Health is life is precious. All those things came into, and this is your link. Go and pay the money. If you not pay the money, you cannot sell your bike. Other person will be get tortured. There are a lot of conditions are there. Government also strict with that. Coming to analytics, analytics is a typical word. What is analytics? Can anybody explain me what is analytics? Anything in your mind, that is fine.
Those who are doing analysis on the session wise, like cricket commentary, there is some cricket analyst who is seeing the individual players' records, previous match, what is the strike rate, what is the average, what is the centuries,
Yes,
like that.
yes, yes. From where they are getting all informations? Those are historical data, right?
Yes, yes. There's some database records.
Records, right? They are historical data.
Yes,
They are getting it. How they are getting? They are going and searching by themselves?
yes, yes,
No, right? It is coming automatically. The system, right? As a graphical manner, isn't it?
yes, yes,
So that commentator can see and it can display in your TV, right? Yeah, Virat Kohli had a century. This is 18th century. How they know that is 18th? They remembering all those things? No. One century done, that will include go to the database, automatically it will accumulate and it will send the result 18th century. And congratulations for your 18th century. All are AI based. That is called
Siddharth, I have a
analytics.
doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't mind if I am middle of the talk. So, what is difference between Azure data engineer and cloud engineer?
Cloud engineer is having the skill set across the cloud. Sometimes they may prefer to hybrid model or multi-cloud environment. Okay. Sometimes they will stick. It's company to company difference. Some projects only they want to compare the price of AWS, which service should go for this RFP, request for proposal, right? When it's coming, which Azure cloud, which service should go, how much cost is there. Cloud engineer is a biggest role. Okay. And also cloud, suppose you are working as a cloud engineer for Microsoft Azure side. So you have responsibility to handle every corner areas, infrastructure side, platform side, service side, any maintenance, any hiccups, everything. You could be the super admin. You can grant privilege to elevated access to the users, means your developers. And whenever they create unnecessary clusters, that will you need to write some smallest code when or enable some monitoring where it will trigger you. This cluster is created this time and it's running unnecessarily over the night. Your cost is increased $10,000. Then your mind will strike. Oh man, what this person has done. You will send a notice. What you have done this? Why you create this? Please comply this, right? So you have responsibility. Data engineer. Data engineer will stick to the how your data will flow from end to end, from source to storage, storage to database, whether it's a SQL, NoSQL, database to analytics. When analytics will do through Databricks, analysis service, Power BI, And Power BI is here also, it will do analysis and generate the visualization.
Power BI, right?
Okay. Yeah, Power BI. It has
And what
enriched
about
visualization.
the data warehouse?
Warehouse, right? That is called your
Yes, yes.
dedicated. Yeah. So data warehouse and SQL are both are same, but warehouse means it is combination of your multiple databases, I can say. So warehouse means it will capture 360-degree view of data. Suppose you are working for a manufacturing industry, right? Manufacturing industry or healthcare industry, those are domains. You are working for a manufacturing industry. What are the sections? What are the departments they have? They have sales, they have marketing, they have field service agents, right? And they have IT, they have own employee HR department is there, they have RMG department is there, various groups are there, right? You can think one organization means what. And also a manufacturing industry, they have what manufacture products they are manufacturing, inventory management, finance management, everything will come into the picture, right? So all data, how you will capture it? You need to prepare your SQL accordingly. You need to prepare schema design accordingly. You need to define your schemas separately. Sales data is coming. You need to prepare your, how you will know these are sales data. You need to design your schema accordingly so that, okay, these 10 tables are from sales, these 15 tables are from marketing, these 15 tables are from resource, human resource, like that. Those are called the design patterns. Data factory, sorry, data warehouse, it holds all the data at one place. Along with that, you will bring some other informations as well, feedbacks. Suppose you are selling your product, right? Car manufacturing. You are selling your car, and customer satisfaction, customer feedbacks, customer voting, customer comments are coming through your system, right? Through your CRM and all those things. Those are unstructured data. They will type something rubbish. Those are unstructured, but you need to refine it, whether it's a bad remark or a good remark or bad feedback or good feedback. That can be done through this, this. These are analytical things, right? But here you can store. This guy holds everything. Dedicated SQL server, which is your warehouse. It holds also SQL database. It holds Azure Data Factory. It holds data lake storage system. It for big data purpose. That is the reason Synapse Analytics came into the picture. While you'll go through Synapse Analytics, you will understand how it leverage. And data warehouse has, most interestingly, it is massive parallel processing. It holds big data. How you will process your data? When you run a query, it will slow down, right? You have huge number of data. It
Like
run
it is
through
ATL, like ATL too?
Synapse Analytics.
Yes, yes.
It is not only ETL, it has data factory, which is ETL. It has
Okay.
dedicated SQL server, which is your warehouse, where stores the historical data. And it has data lake store and storage system, where it stores the files. So combination of everything. Analytics is a separate piece of your Synapse. It will do analysis also. It's a huge tool, huge service. We will learn about this.
Uh, is Azure Data Engineer is related to big data? You have to learn these
Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah, 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 yeah. There is
Why?
no
Why I
small
am
data
asking?
nowadays. There is no small
Actually,
data. Everywhere big data.
Okay, that means it is interrelated. I mean, you have to learn these things. After
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
this
Yeah. Don't confuse with small data or big data. There is nothing difference. Big data in the sense volume, variety, and velocity is the most. Volume is
and I
high.
can see, and I can see in their big data, you learn to Spark and Scala, these things also, and
Yes. That
Pythons.
bec- yes, that is because when you will create a predictive model, right? See, you can store your data historical, batch way or real time way. Everything you can store it. That is a storage system is separate. Once you store it, how you will give a predictive analytical report ASAP. That means you should have capability, some tool which can process your huge number of data, right? That is the reason
Yes, yes.
Spark is coming into the picture. Spark has different structure, cluster. It's running with RDT model. We will learn that while going through Databricks. How PySpark is giving. Earlier Spark was different. Now PySpark into coming into the picture. Most powerful and dangerous tool. And it's the fastest. And PySpark using in AWS side also, GCP side also. Everybody is using PySpark cluster. Spark
If you
cluster
go through
with
this
Python.
course,
Yeah.
so suppose we did this Azure Data Engineer course. So what
Mhm.
role will apply? Admin or developer role?
Based on your experience, don't go with the admin role. Admin role is nothing. See, some companies are saying admin, but they will give you data engineering role and work also.
Actually, we don't have any experience. So I am working as a in Java as a production support. So I willing to
So
switch my technology.
yeah, I'm here to train you, right? That is the reason. I will make you that level.
So that's why I we
Once,
don't have any experience.
yeah. That's right. I will go from basic to, at the toughest level. And one more kind request to you guys, how you are interacting me today, asking questions. Same way, every day you will ask me questions wherever you feel you are blocked or choked. You bother me how much you can bother. Then only I will understand where is the gap. If you say, do you understand? You will say, nothing answer. Then I will say, yes. Maunate sarvatra lakshana, right? Everybody know that, right? It's the simplest term, right? So, no, sir, we didn't understand. Can you go more granular way? Don't call me sir. I'm feeling very oldie. Sid. Okay. So, no, Sid, we didn't understand. And can you please give some more examples or something you saw so that we can understand? Then I will realize, yeah, maybe I will go in depth a little bit more backward and I will give some examples, diagrams so that you can capture it. Your role
Seeing
now is capture.
seeing the course structure, I don't think it will conclude in a 40 days class. Means so many areas we need to cover. I don't think it will cover only 40 days.
Everything will cover. Everything will cover. 40 days is sufficient. No, we are not going to cover everything. We have our
No, I am
data
seeing the
engineering role.
course structure. I saw
Ha,
the syllabus,
ha, syllabus you
whatever
saw,
shared
right?
by the teacher. Yes, but I don't think it
Uh,
will complete within 40 classes
it will complete. It
because
will complete. It will complete. It will complete.
One question, you just said pie cluster or something. Can you once repeat again about it?
Just give me a second. Let me this one remove this. You should view only. Okay. So this is your course of content, right? So I prepared this. You can see this one. Don't go with the dates because that will change. Actually, my account is disabled. Microsoft account. This is my office laptop. I will give in my local laptop. Okay, training. So if you see, we have storage, we have data factory. These are the most highest thing we are covering. Here you can see here dedicated SQL pool. Okay, and ADF usage, all those things will Spark pull. Everything is there. We can cover it. Creation server, all those things will cover it. Okay. And Databricks. These are the main course. Others also I will give Power BI, Azure Data Explorer, and Purview. How the governance will be taken care, how Data Explorer can be taken care, the analytical Kusto query language. Those are little bit extra knowledge. I will give it just one session. But whenever I'm telling these things, right, when I'm saying something, so what is your role? Daily, you create a free account and you need to do some practice these things. I will give you, then you need to do a practice. It's a 1 hour, but my session will never go with 1 hour. It may
Is there
extend
any
to one and a
communication
half hour.
support? Is there any communication when you talk while doing in practice, like Slack communication or anything where we can post our queries or someone will share the.
That is very good idea. We can make a group WhatsApp. You post your query, I will
No,
answer you.
no, it is better we can create a Slack. We can post. We can post our screenshot, our steps.
Where we can create, can anybody can create those things, guys? Honestly, I don't have idea how to create. Only I know, technical side, and WhatsApp I know to create a group, and anybody can create a there are various tools are there. Sometime I'm taking help of my son to create these kind of extraordinary things, because you are juniors, right? Your mind is going very fast, right? So various corner of tools and market side, you can create a group, and you can utilize that platform. You can create it there, we can connect. I will share my number also, you can connect with me WhatsApp. I can clear your doubts.
And one more
Okay.
thing, in your slide you mentioned Python basics and libraries. Can you just come down? 12.4. No,
This
no,
one, right?
yeah, correct, correct. Be here. So, yeah, so
No,
here
no, don't
Python
don't don't see
basics.
this date time. Okay, date time. Don't see
No, no,
that.
no. I'm just
This,
telling you to so that you'll point. You can point to that place. Your
yeah,
mouse will go to that place. That's why I just mentioned that. Okay, so here you
because
mentioned Python
hmm,
basics and
hmm.
libraries means like Python basics means what you'll cover here.
So
Kind
without
of
knowledge
programming
of a
language that
Python, yeah, Python is
uh,
a programming language. It
no, my
Python is a
question
program.
is
Hmm,
sorry, let me just complete. Okay, so what so this is what I'm expecting when you mention this basics and all. We'll just create one program that he will
mhm,
show us like how to run that. To in order to run that Python piece of code, what libraries do we need and how that
mhm,
could be executed, all right,
mhm,
through
mhm.
Azure database. This is what I'm expecting. Is it correct?
Yes, partially, but that will come here. Spark context and SQL context ETL process. Okay. Before going to this one, right? Before going to this session, how Databricks will work with this PySpark, right? So you
Okay.
need to understand the Python things. I think majority of people has no idea about the Python, right? If you don't know about the basic of Python, it's written basics, but I will give you the useful library details. What are the libraries you can use it? Then only you will go to PySpark and you can utilize it. You got my point.
So here
So
ETL process means like that extraction and the movement of the data through
yeah,
Azure
yeah, yeah,
applications will explain. Okay,
yeah. Using Spark context, PySpark. Okay. SQL context why required? It will store, right?
correct.
Azure Databricks is using for real-time data, right? Predictive model.
Okay.
So once it get your sensor data, your yesterday example, right? My traffic signal things might be they're using Azure Databricks. They capture this. Sensor send the message to Event Hub. Event
And
Hub when
how
receive,
Okay, so this is okay, but let's an example. I have existing system model,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that I'm now using now. I'm using non-cloud. Now, if I
Mm-hmm.
need to move to cloud, what
Mm-hmm.
kind of configuration setup that I need to do? How the services, like let's say for example, if we see in ETL, we have different kind of services that
Mm-hmm.
Informatica or whatever ETL tool is providing. So that
Mm-hmm.
services, do we need to configure separately here, or by using this service can I execute that services? Do I need to set up any pipeline between Informatica through Azure, or both things are different?
No, is Informatica storing data? It has its database,
Obviously, yes. So we are using
right?
not we need to use some other like SQL or Oracle, some database we need to use to store
Okay.
metadata.
Yeah. So your data is there on premises, right?
Correct.
You want to connect or extract data from cloud. Oh, sorry. Your cloud will extract data from your on premises, right?
Okay. But the services I'm talking about here, how the services is configured and all.
Yes, that I will teach you for
Okay.
extracting from cloud to uh, uh, cloud, how cloud will extract data from your on premises. It has no handshake mechanism except your runtime integration, okay, local host. So you need to install a runtime integration so that it will authorize based on your credential, and it will create a simulator on your on-premises side so that cloud can read data through runtime integration or self-hosted integration runtime. Okay,
Okay.
that is provided by Power BI. Normally, Power BI, if you used any time, just recall, Power BI desktop is a local one. You are downloading desktop. Anybody can download desktop freely. You can connect on-premises data quickly, right? Suppose think you don't have cloud. You prepare your visualization. Same data, on-premises data, migrated to cloud. So are you going to share your dashboard to different users to use? No, right? One dashboard you are creating means that is a minimum 10 MB to 20 MB, 30 MB based on your sheets. It's kind of an Excel sheet. You can see this one is Power BI. Let me close this. Dynamic Academy tab. Let me see if something come. My account is disabled. That's why the problem is coming. I'll show you later point. Okay. So when you how you will give your Power BI report to all users or stakeholders, you need to upload your Power BI report one service, right? That is called Power BI service. Where Power BI service exists, it's in cloud. Office 365, M365, Dynamic 365, Azure, all are cloud. So you will deploy or publish your report in Office 365 Power BI service. Once it go to the cloud, how will it interact with your local? It cannot, right? It will throw error. You cannot refresh your data. So you need to install Power BI integration, runtime integration simulator or runtime integration at your local so that Power BI service can go through the credential and access your local database, and it will refresh the data. Automatically it will sync. Cloud to cloud sync, you no need any of any integration. It's a self integration. When we will go through Azure Data Factory, you can see by default it will create a self integration, service to service connection, because all are at cloud. It has many integration type: SSIS integration, self host
Bunun
integration.
kalka dostu bu. Çeto yok.
Any question? No question? Please mute it. So I hope you got the answer, right? Guys, I think you are feeling more. Who asked this question about Python and
Yeah, sorry, I was talking on mute. Yeah, 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 got it. But
oh,
yeah, as
Raghu?
you mentioned,
Raghu,
yeah, yeah, yes,
yeah,
yes, I'm
Raghu,
Raghu
yeah,
here.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you understand,
I
right?
yeah, I got it, but I was expecting something else. Maybe you will, while
No, ask me what your
doing this.
expectation.
No, no. So my question was like, how we can run those services? Either the services will it
Which
run at
service? Which service? Did you
integration
make any
service?
service? Huh?
Yes, integration service. Integration service.
Integration service means a cloud,
Services
whatever I.
which we yeah. So maybe that configuration. I mean, see, I didn't understand two things here. So first one is we are using different services to run
Mhm.
Informatica piece of code ETL. So that
Okay.
services, do we need to run it through Azure or do we need to configure in Azure cloud? So that I'm
Oh,
confusing actually.
services means application services.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. In that case, what you need to do, there are two-way approach. If you are completely migrating from local to cloud, then everything, your data, application, everything should be migrate. If you are using app service, you need to services, either it's a microservice or a service, then you need to migrate to the app service. You register it, automatically it will migrate it. Okay. Migration piece is a different concept. You can migrate. Along with that, data also you need to migrate it in warehouse. Then your app service, you must have the configuration files, right? You need to point to the particular because though everything is there in the cloud, you will configure the cloud SQL server and you can fetch it. That is one thing. Second thing, if you want, no, I will run in on premises and I will push my data to cloud. Your service is extracting data and it has capability to push as a file also, right? There are some services people are using till now, till date, right?
Correct. Yeah.
What is your service is doing? It's generating data, right?
Yeah, it's mainly engaging, creating the pipelines and engaging other nodes to process the data or whatever. Yeah, creating the files and all.
Process the data and storing the data, right?
Correct.
Okay. If it's storing, so how it is storing? It is generating files or it is pushing the data? How it is doing that?
Depends on how you configured. If I configured through create
Exactly.
temp files, yes.
Exactly. If you create a CSV file, then directly you can push to data lake store the file and your data
So,
factory will
so
read
you
it.
mean like, so in order to run these services outside of this box, we need to either configure everything to be in cloud. Everything has to be app. Everything has to be migrated to cloud, and then we have
That
to
depends.
run the
That depends.
services.
That
Depends.
depends. If your project giving that leverage, okay, now guys, we are done with on-premises. Let's migrate everything to the cloud. You can do everything you migrate to the cloud, even your service and the entire database to the SQL side. Okay, that is SQL or Cosmos, wherever you can migrate it. That is one part. If your customer say no, let it run, let's do a batch process where we will send data regularly to our data warehouse. That also you can configure it.
Okay, got it.
You got my point. And also there are some scenarios coming. Your web service will generate file and you will create a SFTP server and it will store all files. Azure Data Factory has capability to read from your SFTP server and files daily or 15 minute, and it will process, it will store in lake, it will store, transform, and it will store. If it is already transformed, then nothing to do about that. Then it can store in the Synapse Analytics. All possibilities are there. We will discuss all about the architect designs. That is high level, Raghu. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Okay,
Everything I
got
will
it.
give,
Okay.
end to end situation where use case level I will give you, and also capstone project I will give you at every stage, and you will go step by step. Then finally you will come up with, with a fresh and a robust engineer in Azure side, data engineer. Everything possible through cloud.
Okay,
Wherever your
got it.
data, wherever your data, it doesn't care. It has capability to fetch it. खोद खोद के ढूंढ ढूंढ के वो निकालेगा, कितने जमीन के अंदर डालो. You all understand Hindi, right?
Yes, sir, we understand. Yeah.
कहीं पे भी छुपा लो, वो ढूंढ लेगा. AI is open. AI is very 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 robust tool. Very very robust tool. आपको एक मजे की चीज दिखाता हूँ. मुझे कभी कभी ना मजा करना मजा लगता है. अच्छा, यहाँ पे है, देखो. ये देखो, अभी मैं थोड़ा रिसर्च कर रहा हूँ इसमें. ऑब्जेक्ट डिटेक्शन. ओके, let me run how it is finding. See, this much code only I have wrote. Everything is doing by themselves. Everything is coming as a shortcut way. And what it is doing, it will just detect my face. It's a blurry face, but detected. And also it made it a grayscale image. Can you understand how powerful is AI? Object detection, this one. So don't think this stuff, these are later point. Once you learn once this basic, right? These are the basic platforms: storage, data lake, SQL Synapse Analytics, Data Factory, Databricks. Once you understand, right? Once you understand PySpark, then you will say, Siddharth, we don't need your help. We will do, as you are so young people, your mind is going 100 times faster than my mind. So you will do, no, I will do object detection in PySpark. You can do it. Raw file, you got it, images, right? Raw files will come. Then you do. I done a for a manufacturing industry, I done a object detection where, uh, um, um, what is called that one, equipment tracking. Employees are going, right? Some police employees are there. They are thinking they are the Bhimsen, damn care. Without helmet, without jacket, they will go to the real well development environment, where the manufacturing environment. What will happen when something fall down? One screw also fall down from 30 feet up. What will happen? It will taunt, right, on head, or rupture. That is the reason helmet. So what this tool will do, what we are provided, through sensor, through camera, it will capture, automatically will notify to the admin or whoever sitting there, operation head. Hey, directly call. Hey, without helmet, where we are going? Come back. Take your helmet. That is the way. Everything will come. You will learn slowly. I will give these examples day by day. Only thing is, guys, whatever question today you are asking, keep that same repo. Ask everyday questions, whatever the topic. Go topic by topic. This time I will change my plan. Okay. So I will go with first the SQL. Basic you understand. Then we'll come to the storage, file system. Then we'll come to the Azure Data Factory. In Azure Data Factory, we will do storage to sync source to target. You understand SQL, you understand the storage, source system, you know that, then we will do it through Data Factory. What is the capability of Data Factory? Data Factory has a heavy, huge capability. Majority of work, any organization or any project through Data Factory. But slowly it is going, and Data Factory has capability to call Databricks. Data Factory has also call to, it has event trigger. Immediately it can do this. It's just
See,
so
that's the
powerful.
final question.
Mhm.
Are you providing any project including all these chapters, like integrating all these things into a
Mm,
single project so that we
you want
can show our
capstone project?
resumes?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I will give, but you guys should do. I will give a capstone project at some certain level after you learn some of topics. Initially giving means it will confuse you.
No,
Don't
no.
confuse
Means
yourself.
finally, means
Huh.
lastly, I'm telling. Means after all course
At the
completed.
time of
Uh,
Databricks, right? When I will
mm,
teach you the Databricks side, right?
mm.
After done this chapter, this area is one area. You will learn the entire thing. When you will come to this, it will be easy for you because you already learned this. It is easy for you. Here I will give you the capstone project. Then you will start batch process, real time process. Don't think it is only doing the real time. It is doing also batch. Okay. So it has capability of both, just like your Synapse Analytics.
Final
Both are
question is, what is Azure Pass? The final question.
platform as a service. That is, see, I will
Means
give you a
example.
small example. Example I'm giving you. IS, PAS, and SAS. Okay. For example, how many people like pizza? All? I hope all, right?
No, no, no,
Yes.
Siddharth.
You don't like pizza?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I will give you something different. KFC, you want like? Who like pizza? They fast food. KFC
Yes,
also
yes,
you
yes.
like, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you can simulate both the things. Same. Okay. Now what you are doing for KFC? You are ordering KFC, right? Through mobile or laptop, something, right? They are delivering it, right? Isn't it? Are you doing anything? Nothing, right? Just ordering. You are using their app and ordering it. They're delivering it, right? They're preparing and cooking, preparing, and means the chicken marination, cooking, and packing, and delivering to your house. What you are doing? You are only eating. That is called software as a service. You are utilizing only the software. Rest everything on your plate. It's a platter. Okay. Platform as a service. You can go to any shop or order it in Zepto or Amazon Fresh or anywhere. Lot of apps are there, right? You order KFC chicken raw, right? They marinated everything, put it in frozen, all those things. You are bringing home, right? After that, what you are doing? Just baking it. That is what you are doing, right? Technically, configuring it, baking it. That's it. Or French fries you are bringing. It's already done. White potato, they slice it equivalently, they kept it. You are bringing just your fryer or oven. You are baking it, serving it, eating it. That's it. That is called platform as a service, right? Coming to infrastructure as a service, organizer left, it will close soon. Okay, we will wrap it up quickly. Suppose you will go to the market, bring potato, peel it, slice it, marinate it, and little bit boil it with salt or something, whatever the procedure. You will do all procedures, then bake it, then serve to your kids or use yourself or your girlfriend or your friends or your wife, spouse, right? And or you as a solo, you eat. Entire procedure you have done, right? That is infrastructure as a service. Just like your virtual machine, what you are doing, you are installing virtual machine, it will create, go inside, you install operating system, or you choose the operating system, automate operating system, then you log in, then install SQL, install Visual Studio, everything you will install. Then open Visual Studio, write the code, write the create your application. Everything you are doing end to end. That is called infrastructure as a service. SQL Server, what you are doing? You are creating a name and configuration you are giving. Okay, give me 250 GB. My data volume is 5 years that much or 1 terabyte. And create. What happening? After 2 to 3 minutes, automatically a server create for you and you will utilize it. Ordering, they are giving it and you are utilizing your SQL Server. That is called platform as a service. Same thing, pizza, right? You go buy the flour, then make a dough, put it yeast, make a dough, keep it in freeze for 4 hours or 6 hours, then make a base, put some cream, tomato sauce, then cheese, then all toppings. Oh no, olive I missed. Order it, olive will come, put it olive, then bake it, then give it. That is IS. Same thing, you can simulate. That's the example, right? Gas services. What you are doing? Nothing. Gas connection is there. Just type it. I need gas connection or internet connection. They are routing, router, everything they are setting up. That's it. You're requesting, they are delivering it. You can go to the market, bring a router, right? And you can plug in also. And you will face some problems on that one. Oh no, my router is finally not working. It is not suitable. All those things, right? I'm giving examples. Is this answer your question?
Yes, Siddharth, thank you.
So that one question, like this
Mhm.
Azure account, we'll be using free account, right?
Yeah. Free account you can create
Okay.
by yourself. Earlier,
Okay.
did you create any free account?
Yes, that.
Ah, that same email address you cannot give. It
Okay.
will say you
So
are existing customer, you cannot go with again free. You pay as you
we
go. So
we need
another
to
email
define
address
any
you
type
need to
of card.
a different
We
type
need
of
to define. Do we need to define any type of card?
card is not required for free account. Pay as you go, you need to define your card.
Okay.
We will see that free account. Just I was trying. I never create the free account because always I used to get it. A long back I created, but this time it's changed totally. Here I gave my office ID. So it is asking me simple 13,000 they are giving, and you give your all details. Once you go to, we will see that first class. We will do that. Okay. And
okay,
agree. I
Siddharth.
think it's sign up. It will do. It will do sign up. It will not ask. If card is there, you give it the card. That's not a problem. You give the card numbers, and before 1 month, you just unsubscribe it. They will not charge.
So
You give reason.
yeah,
I don't like this one.
so we can do complete practical using the free account. So that will that be enough?
Ah, that is fine. 55 plus services are always free saying, but some of are not possible. I'm thinking how to give, but I will showcase you. Looks like a Delta and all those things may not. Maybe free come. I tried once in free account, but it's not possible. But Delta is a small thing. I will tell you how these things are happening in storage side. Example is sufficient. When you will really start working, right, this will be easy. Once you understand Spark, right, through this Delta is maintaining. Delta is just a architecture design. nothing else. How you will maintain the Delta Lake? It's nothing. Delta Lake means it's just a clone on top of your data lake. And
Mm.
through SQL, you can create your, through SpicePark, you can create your Delta table. Normally, when you are fetching some files, right, from data lake, it is going to Databricks file system, DBFS, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you create a Delta table, you need to create, it will show as a table. It's a table,
Okay.
but internally structure is same. It is storing as a file in the cluster.
Okay.
Okay. Normally, people in SQL also, how you do you think SQL is storing tabular format inside the database? No, it's a page wise. It
Correct.
stores. But
Correct.
when you are
It's paper.
writing, select column names from your table name, then it is showing a tabular format to understand, right? Excel type. So that is easy to understand. Why people are feeling very tough in NoSQL and document DB and SQL? Because document DB will come line by line, JSON files,
It's
right?
like no SQL basically. Uh,
No SQL, no SQL, right?
yeah.
It's a document DB or your graph DB. Why graph DB is the most popular? Suppose you have 100 facts and 200 dimensions. How you will manage? There are many to many relationship between dimension to dimension, facts to facts. How you will manage? Is it possible in RDBMS? No. It will give you a lot of troubles. It's possible, but configuration, maintenance will be tough. That's why people are preferring graph DB, node to node connect. Those are very
Okay.
rare case. Very, very
Uh,
rare case.
okay. Thanks. Thanks for answering. One more question, Siddharth. What is the
Mhm.
prerequisite for this course?
Prerequisite is only create a free account so that you can practice and nothing else. Everything I will
Oh,
cover.
no, no, no. Prerequisite in sense like what knowledge we should have. Like I know in that AWS, but Azure I know very basic because I have worked very less on
AWS,
Azure.
what you know? AWS,
Uh,
what you know?
yeah, I
S3, you
have
know?
worked on yes EC2 S3 like services I've used
Uh-huh.
like ECS, the
RDD
EKS.
work? RDD, MapReduce?
No, sir. No, sir. I have not used that. Not.
No, you didn't.
I don't
Delta?
know. I'm not like in as you said. It's a ocean, right? You cannot know
Yeah,
everything. But
yeah, yeah.
whatever related to work, my work, I am able to do that. I do research, and I work on that. So
What kind of
AWS has
research
been.
you are doing? What kind of research you are doing?
Uh, yeah, basically, I'm helping companies to do CI/CD and also
Okay.
leveraging their cost, like lowering
Okay.
their cost
So you are
optimization.
mostly the admin side,
Yeah, little DevOps side. CI/CD
DevOps
is
side.
DevOps. No?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, DevOps.
admin
So
and
yeah,
DevOps both role. Yeah.
exactly,
Uh,
exactly. So for you, if you know S3, right, it's a file based, right? It's a Hadoop.
yes, sir. Yeah.
So same concept here, nothing difference, and no prerequisite to learn about Azure. Only thing is the practice. Small things, configuration things, little configuration things. You need to practice. Once you make your hand dirty, then you will understand the pain. Once you feel the pain initially, then you will immediately within 1 hour you will get the gain. After that, you will never forget. Little pain. Don't think it's a pain like on premises. But if you not make your hand dirty, you cannot learn it. Course wise, you will feel good, comfortable. How I will tell you. But you need to
The
do,
re
right? Suppose I will tell you, copy the file. I have a file
uh-huh.
in my local system. Copy the file and store in the data lake store. You will say, okay, sir. tomorrow you will say, okay, sit, and tomorrow you will say, sorry, I didn't get time. Then you lose 24 hours, right? Again,
Yeah.
one more chapter will come into picture, right? That will take just only 15 minutes. If you do, the next day will come, sit, I have done, but this error is coming. Will resolve it. Then you will understand where is the gap, right? You have on-premises SQL, data factory, how it will connect. You try this, just 15 minutes. Minimum 15 minutes to 1 hour if you give. This 40 days, don't sleep, let sleep 1 hour. Anyway, I know majority of people are sleeping after 12. Am I right?
Correct.
And they are taking their dinner at 11 or 10. Am I right? Except me. I'm taking dinner at 7, only juice. And I'm sleeping by 9, waking up at by 5. My rules are totally different. I made my rules separately. Office 7:30 sharp. Nobody will be there. 2 hours I will prepare my entire planning. Then lots of meetings, lots of trainings, lots of development area, lots of stakeholder calls. I'm not getting time. Where the time is, morning 2 hours is sufficient for me to do my research. I'm doing research in cloud. I'm doing research in AWS. I'm also a master in data science. Now I'll go for PhD, but I'm not willing to go. My son is 8th grade. If I go for 2 years, he will spoil his career. I'm only teaching him.
May I know which organization are you working
So
or
one
experience?
hour, office hour, just coming to that one, office is completing. I know majority of people, office work will finish by 8 or 7, right? So after that, just give 1 hour or at 12 o'clock it finish. Sometime night shift somebody says. Morning, just give 1 hour, sufficient. You will, within 40 days, you will be a best data engineer. Okay, go ahead. Question. Any question?
Introduction, please. Actually, I missed your introduction. Can you know? Can we know about your which organization are you working around?
I'm working for TechM now. TechM, you know, right?
No, Tech Cam.
Tech, Tech Mahindra.
Tech Mahindra. I know.
I work for HCL. I worked for Hitachi. I work for Tech Mahindra. And before HCL, I worked for Nest Technology. These are my 4 companies. And
Mhm.
I have 19 years of experience.
Your role is in
And
now is current role.
my current role is Enterprise Solution Architect.
Okay, means
And
architectural.
I'm having skill set of Dynamics, AWS, Dynamics 365 with CRM, Salesforce. That is totally customer related. And I'm dealing also Azure Cloud and AWS Cloud. And I'm a master in data science. I'm also dealing the data science piece. I'm giving training Python, um, basic, intermediate, and advanced level across the globe, EMEA, APAC, and US. Each team having 170 to 100, nearly 200 people, and that is every 3 months. People are learning now, and I have recently done my master in data science in deep learning and neural network, and my white paper got also selected. And May 13th and 14th, I have seminar TEDx at Triple IT Bangalore, and all the professors from Texas, from UK, from Australia, PhD holders, professors are coming along with all 5 CEOs, Tata Click, HP, All CEOs are coming, 5 CEOs. That's a great opportunity for me to build a connection with them. You can go to my LinkedIn profile if you want. Just give me a second. I will share you my LinkedIn profile. Okay. You will get it, my stuff.
Siddharth,
Okay.
are you from? I think you are from Odisha, right?
Yeah. Are you? Are you from Odisha,
Yes,
Sudhanshu?
yes, Katak. I am from Katak.
Katak. I
You
am
are
from
from
Barampur.
Barampur. I think Barampur. Yeah,
Yeah.
from your surname, I can recognize.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Any other question you can ask, because Visualpath, oh, organize is there. So today I can spend Saturday.
Siddharth, one more question. So,
Sure.
how much percentage we are we gonna use Python coding in data engineer?
Percentage means?
I mean, how frequently we are going to use Python coding?
You know, Python. Python is called, it's a programming paradigm. Your .NET, Java is object oriented, right? It
Mhm.
doesn't have modular programming. It doesn't have functional programming. It's very tough. But Python has everything. Object oriented, modular programming, functional programming. .NET Java has functional programming, but Python has MapReduce, modular programming within one line. In .NET Java, whatever wherever you write 15 lines of code, in Python you will write just 2 lines of code. You cannot imagine how powerful Python is. Whatever you are seeing in LinkedIn or Facebook, if you are part of Python group, that is just a tip of iceberg. Even through Python, you can write any song, and also you can text it and speech it. Song will play in your system within 4 lines of code. Guru Randhava song also you can create. Everybody will dance using Python. You know that Python is that much powerful.
Okay, so I mean, on daily basis, if a data engineer, how much is he have to write code every day or something like that? That's what my
Not
question.
necessary, it's an interest. Python is supportive in Visual Studio, it's supportive in Azure Function, it's supportive in Azure Data Factory. Everywhere Python language is supportive. So it
Okay,
depends where to use. Rather using .NET, I'm using Python in my all codes. PowerShell script also I'm not using. Directly Python I'm using.
okay.
It's very easy. Suppose CI/CD pipeline, right? Sudhanshu worked. He must know the pain of a PowerShell script, how to do this automation pipeline and all those things. PowerShell script is powerful. That's the reason it's written PowerShell script. But if you use Python, right, it's an outstanding programming language. Everywhere, everything it can do. And libraries are inbuilt. And you can build your own library and packages. Drones are using Python, you know that, right? They're not using .NET applications, C Sharp or F Sharp or J Sharp. No, no Java. No, only Python. Why? It's the fastest. You will see that one when I will teach you the Python. The calculation, statistical calculations, stat library, numpy library, pandas library, scikit-learn library. There are a lot many libraries are there. Yeah, that's the region. How much you will learn? There is a LinkedIn post also, Cam. If you are interested Python, just start learning it. It's easy language. It's just a plain English. Not like you need to know intelligence and functions and all those things. No, it's very, very easy. But you need to go in depth. You need to utilize all packages. Then you will feel the real interesting in Python. You can see, right? This much code I wrote in Python. I'm calling these libraries. That's it. Rest other things are coordinations. That's it. Just do these things in C sharp, then see the pain. That is the reason, right? Synapse Analytics use Sparkpool to generate the high level of predictive model within a short span, right? Databricks using. Why Databricks is not using .NET? Why is using Scala or Python?
I think due to lightweight.
Of course, and powerful. It .NET these things has very lot many things are there, right? You need to NuGet manager, load karo, isko load karo. Lot pain, guys. Those things, but they are not like I'm not hating those things. Somehow they are useful, but some cases used to case basis, right? Everywhere you should not use Python, right? But if you have skill set, your brain will start focusing and hitting, right? Hey, don't do that. Let's use this Python, man. I will give you the script. Run this 5 line. That's it. Enough. Done. Why unnecessary .NET Open framework and all those things? Save time, right? Application service you are building, microservices you are building through Python also possible. But who are hands-on? You can utilize C Sharp, MVC framework, all those things, right? So these are things. And Python also supports dynamic side, Salesforce side, everywhere it supports Python. That's why the name is Python. All right. Any other question? I'm seeing some new faces, Anil and maybe I was in a share screen, so I didn't see. Sai Krishna was there. Mandy. Hey, Mandy, you are new or what's your skill set, Mandy? All right. All right, guys. So, yeah, Raghu, you are
Yeah,
asking something?
I'm good. No, I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay.
So only thing I think by seeing this agenda, what I understood, like we need to familiar with hands-on Spark and Python.
No, not required. I will make you familiar with that. Don't take that stress level, okay, at this moment. It's nothing.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
started.
5 lines of code. Yeah, 5 lines of code. Yeah, if you have an interest, then go through articles and study that. Never, I will never say as a technical person, never say don't do that. Go through that if you have some time or you are in park or somewhere. Just open the mobile, just Google it. What is the Spark? What is Spark cluster? How it works? What is Synapse Analytics? All this learning is always good. Still, I'm learning.
Yeah, yeah. As
I'm
you mentioned,
double edged than you guys, some of you, but still I'm learning till death also. I have lots of
yeah,
books, and I told my wife also, when I will die, just keep these books in my there or donate it to who is interested. I'm still learning. Lot many things I'm learning, and I'm interested. Now I'm researching on ChatGPT, Copilot, all those things. Research is my passion, so that is about the interest. If you start creating interest, right, then automatically you will get it. Repeating again, just ask question, then I will make you stronger. If you not ask question, I can't find out a gap where you are lagging, all those things. I can't help you out. It's a waste of your time, right? Not my time. It's my profession. I'm enjoying teaching, training. Almost 37 people already I trained. Lot many people I trained, but 37 people are at the right position. They are happy in their life. They are with me in WhatsApp. Sit. They are not calling me sir. Sit. You made our life. अरे छोड़ो ना यार, पार्टी कभी दे देना. कोई somebody is Chandigarh, somebody is Pune. They moved to their proper place and they found the job. Two are got the job in data science level. So that's the interest. Create your interest, ask question, then I'll make you strong. If you not ask question, I will feel like you know everything, then that is your gap. Once gap start building, it will be incremental. Every point, pause me. When I start the course, then I will open the dual laptop, monitor and laptop. Chart window is separate and course is separate. Then I will see your chart window also. No need to speak, just put a question. If it is delayed, then you can say, sorry, Sid, my question is missed, I believe. Then I will scroll up. Okay. Sometime I will be little pace, right? That portion, you just pause me. Yeah?
Siddharth, sir, one question.
Yeah, Ujjwal.
Every topic will be doing some hands-on lab. Uh,
Hmm.
how would be the course outline?
I will
Like,
do the lab. I will show you the lab and the recording will
okay,
be there. You can go through the
okay,
recording while practicing.
okay.
I will do the lab and show you. Text is very limit. I will not, I will give you PPT later point. Text is limit, but practical I will show you.
And that code snippet also you'll give to practice.
There is no code snippet, Ujjwal. That's why I'm saying, right? If some code snippet is there, then I will paste it in the chat window. You can copy it.
Okay,
But
got
it's a
that.
just UI driven, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
And screenshot to screenshot recording wise, you can go every pause it. That's video, pause it and go. What are the configuration I set? I will tell you which scenario, which step, which option you should select. Those things you can think while you are making your hand dirty, right?
okay.
First, you will do the basic one. Then you go for more security wise. All those things I will show you step by step approach. There is no coding. SQL Server once you generate, then while creating table, you need to write create table, table name, all those things. That script I will send you. Yeah.
Yeah, got that. Thank you.
Hmm. Any other question?
Yeah,
Aruna, you
that's
are
it.
not asking any question. Yeah, Raghu, you are good. Aruna, you are silent.
No, Siddharth. No, Siddharth. No questions.
You are clear, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Any question? Shall we drop? I don't want to spoil your Saturday, man.
And
Uh,
it is weekend or weekdays?
Weekdays. If you want
Okay.
weekend, you can work with me. I have no concern about that. I'm
Okay.
always
And
available.
2 hours?
ATM. It's see, it's a
Two,
one
2 hours?
hour. It's a one
Uh-huh.
hour, but my course never go 1 hour. I already clear cut tell to Visualpath team. I never my course. I will extend until unless it complete. It may
Morning
go
or
one
evening,
hour.
Siddharth?
That you guys will decide with Visualpath. Probably it's morning time or evening time, whatever your preference, right? They will set up.
Mm,
I'm fine with
mm.
both the things. I'm a ATA, not ATM. Just like ATM, I'm ATM. All time available. Okay.
Okay.
In weekend also, if you have something, I gave you my LinkedIn. You can send a message. In first class, I will share you my number, WhatsApp number, and you can connect with me anytime. Make a group. If someone can create a group, first class, you will see all joinees, right? Then make a group. Then in the group you ask. That will help. You can use Telegram or you can use WhatsApp. WhatsApp is best, right? Technically discussion. WhatsApp is always on in my laptop. I can see any ping because 24 by 7 team are working at onshore and offshore. They have some problems. Design side, governance side, coding side. They're pinging. And I'm even night also. If I sleep, sometime they are calling. Siddharth, we are facing problem. Okay, just give me 5 minutes, wash my face and come and sit working. You can't imagine Friday, Monday, I didn't sleep whole night because not of work, nobody bother. Because I something in my brain, so I started coding research. Then when 6 o'clock happened, I don't know. I also forgot my exercise. Then I took bath and dropped my kid and reach office by 7:30.
Sorry to interrupt, Siddharth. This is Anand.
Yeah, Anil.
One, sorry. How we can correlate data science with Azure data coding?
Azure Data Query.
Yeah,
What is
and
Azure Data
DevOps
Query?
and DevOps and DevOps too. How we can build the interrelation between these three? I mean, DevOps, Azure, and data science, and which part
Okay.
will be playing more aggressive
See,
in
see,
market now?
data science is totally a isolated item. Okay. Data science
Mhm.
has many pages. One is to learn all the models. That is core data science. Hypothesis analysis, probabilities, all those things, statistics, everything is data science. Okay. Once you know the modeling, how the models are generating and how the scores are generating, you need to learn about linear regression, logistic regression, tree, forest, uh, and binary forest, and you need to learn about CNN, you need to learn about RNN, you need to learn about NLP, you need to learn about DNN, you need to learn about GAN technology, reinforcement technology, the models. Those are data science totally. How you will leverage these things here, right? Once you learn data science, that is a complete different
Yeah,
part. Once you
yeah.
learn that, then you can utilize it, your Databricks, Anaconda, any PyCharm, where you can call those models. You have understanding on data science, you call the models, you utilize Python to build a model. And once your package is done, then store in Kubernetes through Azure pipeline. You just run that from Kubernetes, a container, right? Your Azure DevOps can connect to your Kubernetes and trigger it. Any prediction model is coming, or directly your data factory can pump it.
Okay,
Whenever new model you will generate, right? Then it will go
okay.
to the Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a container. Same
Content.
thing you are
Yeah,
doing in DevOps, right? While your
absolutely.
master integration you are doing, you are storing in Kubernetes, right?
Yep,
Same thing. There is nothing, all are interrelated, but different
interrelated. Yeah.
area of knowledge.
Mhm. Got you.
Yeah,
Thanks, Siddharth.
yeah. You are welcome, Anil. Any other question?
I'm good.
No?
Thank you.
Shall we close?
Siddharth, we
Absolutely.
can wrap up the class.
Perfect. Happy weekend, guys.
Thanks.
Enjoy your
Thanks for
weekend.
covering all the course. Thanks, Siddharth, for covering and taking long session and
No
clarifying our
problem.
doubts.
Yeah, so you will see the similar thing in a regular class also. I don't have any barrier to stretch if you are asking similar kind of questions. All right. I'm okay to answer every questions. Not okay.
Uh,
I'm very passionate to answer all questions. Yeah.
Thank you,
All right.
Siddharth.
Happy weekend,
It
guys.
was a really enjoyable session. I learned a lot in this introductory session as well. Thank you.
Perfect. It's my pleasure, Ujjwal. You guys are really questioned a lot, so I'm very happy. Similar passion I would like to see in the real class. All right. Happy weekend and
Sure.
enjoy your day.
Siddharth, thank you.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.